Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. In this episode of Money Tip number 0002, Auto Insurance, I'm going to go over how you can save money with the deductible. And one of the easiest way to do that is a deductible first is the amount of money that you have to pay out of pocket before the insurance pay their piece. And what that does is it creates a little bit of buffer so that you have an incentive not to make frequent claims. If you have to come up with the first $500, you're not going to do 10 claims a year. The insurance company then knows that they don't have to come up with the rest of the money to pay for the claim. So what can you do to save money? So the most simplest tip is most people know you can just increase your deductible. For some people, if you have a $500 deductible, you can move it up to $1,000. And what that means is if you get in an accident next year, you're responsible for the first $1,000. And if the total accident was $5,000, the insurance company will then value the losses and see how much it costs to either repair or replace, and then we'll send you a check for the value minus the deductible. So in that scenario, $4,000. Now, here's something you need to think about. You need to look at the odds of something happening. If you have an accident once every 10 years or less frequent, then it may make sense for you to increase the deductible to a much higher number. If you're the type of person who crashes or have minor accidents every 2 or 3 years, then you need to look at the odds of that happening and say it may not be worth it for you to raise your deductible. So you have to do the math. If you're saving $100 a year in insurance premium, and if you're moving your deductible from $500 to $1,000, you can see that if you have an accident, let's say every fourth year, then that may not save you money because you only save, right, $400. But then if your deductible is $1,000, that will cost you more money. But if you're the type of person who doesn't have accidents, let's say every 15 years you have one accident, then you can see how saving $100 will make sense because that $100 times the number of times you have an accident in let's say a 10 or 12 year period, and if it's one, then by moving it up, you can see how there's a savings. Because by moving it from 500 to 1,000, yes, it costs you $1,000 to fix. Really, the increase is only a $500 extra risk, but you save, let's say, 10 or 12,000, not 12,000. You save $1,000 or 1,200 if you had an accident in 12 years. Now, here's the other side of the coin, though. If you struggle coming up with this deductible amount, you need to reconsider, is this really the right choice for you? You may not want to do this if you cannot come up with a deductible amount. So that's something you need to think about. Part 2. What if the other way you can save money is increasing your auto protection coverage? Now, I know some of you say, well, I don't get it. If I'm carrying minimum insurance, how will increasing my auto coverage save me money? So in the short run, it doesn't. You're paying more premium, you're buying more protection from your insurance company, and it costs you more money per month or per year. So it doesn't save you money in that sense. But what if you got into an accident and someone does decide to sue you? Could be your friend, could be a classmate that you were driving in your car and you had an accident, could be a neighbor, could even be a family member who decides to sue you. If you have ever been in that type of situation, you may understand this. If you've been sued before, you will see having the minimum coverage, it's really a terrible idea. It doesn't save you money because people can sue you and you will be liable if you're found guilty. If you were the cause of the accident or if you were responsible for the injuries in that accident, that will cost you a lot of money. The best way to protect yourself is have proper insurance for, right, whatever that risk is, and or for whatever your net worth is. Another way to protect yourself is to include a really good umbrella policy on top of a increased auto protection policy. Most people suggest having $100,000 to $300,000 coverage on your auto. Some people have a little bit more. but you want to protect yourself, and insurance is designed for that purpose, is a transfer of risk. So with that being said, these episodes are meant to be short. I'm not going to go on. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, and then have a good and profitable day. Bye-bye.